Hello and welcome to the 12th event of Quack's Marble Clash, Hoop Jumping. In the last event, Sand Moguls, we saw the Checkmates get the first gold of their careers, and the Red Rockets managed to take the point lead. For the first time, the King Crabs are not at the top of the standings, or the first time in a very long time, that is. But today we have Hoop Jumping, a new event never before seen, where the teams will, as a team, jump through a hoop, and they will be scored out of 100 for precision. A bit like diving in some other leagues, but you can see you'll get points for clearance, synchronicity, contact, symmetry, and formation. Feel free to pause if you need any clarification there, but let's see how the seashells will do here. You want to make sure you're clear through the hoop. Don't make any contact with the other marbles or with the hoop itself. And they went for a bit of a 3-1 formation there. That was a bit sporadic. We'll see if the actual athletes can do any better, as the Positrons have struggled so far this season, and that didn't look too bad. Looked like one of their marbles was a bit low, but they were a bit sporadic. Not really any formation there, but still a pretty good score there. 95 out of 100 with a perfect 80 in clearance, which is definitely going to help Rhapsody in blue now. Let's see what they can do. That didn't look too bad, but let's see. Oh, and an interesting formation, sort of a Y shape, and that actually will be a perfect 5 for formation. Of course, they didn't get the points for symmetry, so they're also a 95. And those tiebreakers will be based on the speed of their launch down the ramp, but now the honeybees. See what they looked very perfectly square, and that was a good formation. And a 97 will take the point lead. We're already seeing very high scores here. It's out of 100. I wouldn't be shocked if we get a perfect score here. Slush Rush. That didn't look too bad, though. I didn't see any real formation there. Oh, they did have a bit of a 1-2-1. And they will get 3 for formation. That's a 98, though. That's a very strong performance. They got max score in all of the categories except for formation. So, see if the Checkmates will do any better. And it doesn't look like it. There was no real formation. They weren't very symmetrical in the hoop. And that will be the lowest score so far, 90. I can't imagine they'll actually do poorly. It's just, we've seen so many strong scores. And now the Snapping Turtles. See how they do. And they have not a bad formation, and a 99. That will easily take the lead. We'll see if anyone will manage to top that with 100, or if they get a 99 as well, just faster. But the Wavebreakers, another team still chasing a gold, still is yet to come this season in their host, and now it doesn't look like it'll come here. They're way off to the left side. That 0 in symmetry will definitely hurt them. Only a 93. See if the Stone Golems can do any better. It didn't look too bad. They kind of got sent everywhere once they landed, but of course it only matters through the hoop, and they were a bit off center, and that one marble was trailing. They got a 4 for formation, but once again, no points for symmetry, so a 94. Now looking at it, the Snapping Turtles already throwing down the gauntlet. A 99 is going to be hard for anyone to beat. The Slush Rush and Honeybees are, of course, close. We'll see if anyone gets below a 90. It's pretty impressive, the runs we've seen so far. Let's see about the Chili Peppers. Team that has 1 gold in team events in the slalom, but they haven't had much success outside of that, and it doesn't look like they'll get it here. Only a 90, so another pretty low score, at least relative to the ones we've seen so far. And now the Loaves of Bread, what can they do? And that didn't look too bad. It looked like one of their marbles was pretty low. Hopefully they didn't hit the hoop there. Oh, and I think they might have. Yes, they only get a 70 for clearance, and that's the first sub-90 we've seen, an 89. Of course, they were pretty solid in all the other categories, but clearance is the most important one. That's where 80% of the points come from. And the Terror Titans also didn't look like they got through that hoop cleanly. Oh, yeah, it looks like they made some contact, and that's only a 70 there as well. 76. Zeros in contact and symmetry will put them lowest of anyone so far. See if the Purple Flames can do better. They looked a little off-center, but I don't think there was any contact there, unless I'm mistaken. Oh, no, I was wrong. One of them hit the left side, and that's a 73, a paltry score, only 3 in synchronicity and 70 in clearance, and that's it. Stingrays, see if they can do better. They looked a little tightly packed, perhaps going for a more unique formation and a sort of a square, but they don't get any points for formation, and they got perfect in everything else, though, so that's a 95, not bad. See about the Ivy League, one of the teams in those top 3 that have started to spread away from the rest of the field in the standings. That didn't look too bad. No, there wasn't much formation there, so they only get 1 in that, but a 96 is the best run we've seen in a while. But now we're getting down to the top 2, the King Crabs trying to reclaim the top spot. Hopefully don't slip any more, at least that's what they hope, but looking at it now, Oh, it looks like one hit. Yes, one of them did, and that's just a solid 80. That's not very good compared to the runs we've seen. But now the Red Rockets, now the point leaders. Will they stretch it, or will it fall? And that didn't look too bad, but hard to say. Let's look at it now. Oh, they did make contact. Oh, only a 60 for clearance, and that will completely destroy their score. Only a 67. Take dead last, but the Snapping Turtles can be happy about getting their second gold of the season. Slush Rush and Honeybees also getting medals. The Honeybees finally getting a medal this season. Have to be happy about that one, but Ivy League higher in the standings have to be disappointed that they couldn't quite scratch the medals, but the Red Rockets getting dead last, and that will put them back into second. The King Crabs back atop the standings, not too surprising, and these top three, 24 points ahead of fourth place. They're all very tight amongst themselves, though, so we'll see how things progress as we head into the next event, which will be triathlon. So stay tuned, and thank you for watching.